Shalom, guys, and welcome to another Butler's Unboxed Sit and Chat video. And in today's video, we're going to answer 4 questions on how we enjoyed being together, living under one roof for one entire year, and how do we feel now that we have separated, and how is RV life treating us so far. So if you're interested in a topic like this, stay tuned. And thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions. You will hear stuff in the background. We are outside, and you will hear the kids because they never stop talking. So we're going to start with the first question. The first question is, what made us move in together in the first place? Okay, so we're going to start with Dad, and we're going to let Dad. Oh, how about this? Let's let them introduce themselves, because I don't think they've been formally on our channel since we've had it. So, who are you, sir?
I am Mr. Johnson. I'm the husband of this beautiful woman in front of me, and I'm the father of this beautiful young lady in front of me.
Where do I drive?
Woo-hoo. And what's your name, ma'am?
Hi, I'm Alka Johnson, and I'm Amber's mom. I'm Johnny's wife, and I'm Xavier's mother-in-law.
Woo! We all know Xavier, the head of this tribe, of this channel, and everybody knows me, the talkative girl that's always in the videos. So let's get started, because it's warming up out here.
Right. Yes, it is.
Even though we're trying to be in the shade, but the sun is like right there. The first question is, what made us decide to even be together and live under one roof in the first place? Do you even know the answer to this one, Dad?
Yes, of course.
Okay, we'll let him go.
Due to injury, which was a misfortune, I needed the help of my son-in-law and my daughter until I could get myself to a point where I can pretty much fend for myself.
My reasoning for moving in together was wanting to be closer to our family, to the kids and the grandkids. And so we went looking, and we were going to move close to them, but then that didn't make sense, so we decided to get one big house and move together. That made better sense.
Zay, what you think the reason was we all moved together?
It just sounded like a good idea. We could help each other. You know, everybody has needs, and everybody has things that they need help with, and it just sounded like a great idea that Miss Johnny was hurt, so I could physically help him some.
Go back and sit.
I was working, so Mama Alka could help Amber some with kids.
Right.
And it just a mutual agreement turned into a great idea.
Yes,
we did it. And it was great.
It was beautiful.
Woo! So for me, I could use help. Y'all know I know a lot of people got more kids than I have, but being that I homeschool, it's like there's never a break for me since I've had Jeremiah, and he's 7. So we're gonna let the plane go by, but having someone in the house while he's at work all day to help, maybe take them to a park, or maybe, and it just so happened I got pregnant. And then she was like, you better not get pregnant while we doing this. And it happened. You should have never said that one. But I thought it was a good idea. First of all, it helped everybody cut down on bills. It helped them have someone older than me that has maybe a little more rooted values than I have right now, being only 31, and they being their golden ages.
We're not golden age.
What's the golden age?
I don't know, but we're not there. I'm just 52.
I mean, anyway, but I figured with helping on bills, splitting the cost of bills, and then it was a nice house, and helping with the children, and also helping with, I wasn't really looking for a spiritual, backing, but it ended up being that. But we'll get to that question. So that's how we all decided to move together. Normally people will be like, how about this? I was the one that was like, I'm moving out. I tried to sneak out the house at 19, No, I snuck out the house and moved out. It's a long story. We're not gonna talk about it. At 19, Jeremiah and Peyton. Cut it out. I snuck out the house at 19. I moved out. Thought I would never want to be with my parents again. Nope. Whatever they're going, we gonna probably go. Okay. It changes the older you get, and it's not such a bad idea. So we're gonna move to the second question. The second question is, what did you learn from that year of being under one roof? We're gonna start with Dad again.
Patience. Patience is a virgin, not a virtue, and you gotta talk about it. I'm just joking.
I'm about to find it. I'm trying to figure out how that worked. Okay.
Nah, it was patient. I had to learn how to deal with my younger grandchildren again, just like when I had children. It was just adjusting to it. Now, everybody knows me, know how much I love my children. And if I had it my way, I would just buy a gigantic mansion and move my family in.
And put a park in the back.
And put a big park in the back.
He likes parks.
But I've learned that when your children get a certain age, everybody has to go their own way in order to grow, in order to better themselves, and also to see whether or not the things that we instill to them are worthy and will help them on their journey.
Look, or actually stuck. You know, like you teach us stuff and you want to, see if it actually penetrated.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job. Anybody know us? No, we just like I probably almost put this dress on. Okay, Mom, what did you learn in the year we've been under one roof?
The year under one roof, I learned that I had not forgotten what it takes to help with young children. I learned that they give me a purpose most days.
Most days.
And it reminded me of the joy of having youth in the house. So that's what I got.
Xavier.
I don't know how to take that off.
Chewing some gum.
Yeah, I think we have to put chewing gum on camera.
This is right. This is right. I was trying to keep it cognito. I learned that it's awesome having another set of adults around. And when I say that, I mean that every individual has their own characteristics and their own ways of doing things. And from my experience this past year, I figured out that Mama Alka's really good at cooking. And she does it a lot. And
it made me slack a lot. Now I don't know what to do.
Right. But it was really good. It was really good.
Thank you.
And then Mr. Johnny, having Father John around, he's kind of OCD with certain cleanliness.
Yeah.
And it just, it all balanced out to the point where, we all filled each other's weak points.
Exactly.
If something broke, I can fix it.
Right.
If somebody hungry, Mama Alka can fix it. If somebody need watching or going to the park, Mr. Johnny can fix it.
Or cleaning. Help us clean something. What was I good at, Zay?
If somebody needs some...
Watch your kids.
No,
That
not
wasn't it.
necessarily watching kids. No.
That was a motivation.
Hey, if somebody needs to figure out how to get something done, even though it might make you upset, Amber can get it done.
And decorating.
Right.
Decorate. Oh,
I
man,
love
yeah.
home decor.
Yes.
I like
But in conclusion, I learned that having other people around that love each other, that's
Right.
the key thing.
Yes.
You got to have the care for one another for it to work. Because there's several people that I talked to, they were like, you live with your in-laws? Oh my God.
What is your wife doing to you?
I was
Make you
just
move?
like, I don't know why you don't. It's amazing. Y'all are retarded because in-laws are great.
Right.
Everybody has things that they don't like about each other too. But
Right.
when you love each other, you figure out how to make it work.
Right.
Right.
And also help build communication.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of things that we talked about that we never would have if we hadn't lived together.
Because we've had blowouts, and then we've been like, we need a family chat time. So it's time to everybody come to the kitchen table so we can talk about what the issue. We've had problem points where we done cried and like, well, she didn't know, and he didn't,
But it's all growth. It was all
Yeah.
in growth.
Right.
I thoroughly enjoyed every bit of it, the ups and the downs.
Yes.
It was all worth it, 100%.
As for me, to piggyback off what to not piggyback to land back on what he said, knowing Torah helps you live together in peace as well, because if you know the laws, statutes, commandments that Abiyah want us to live by, you know what you should or should not be doing.
Right.
And if you do something that you know how to treat your brothers, you know how to treat your mom, you know how to treat your dad, you know how to treat your husband. And of course society teaches all these things, but that's something you just got to unlearn to relearn the correct way.
Right.
So that definitely helped us live under one roof, because we just alike. I don't know how we did it, but we did it, and it was actually good. Me and Mama are just alike. And actually y'all two are kinda.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Okay, and then as for me, what I learned in this year of us being together is, first of all, my spirituality. I need to be able to stand on my own bottom when it comes to my soul and my making it to
Right.
the kingdom. And I learned that from my parents. Also, I learned that through their section of their life in that one house. Like, cause like they still had their own life going on, we still had our own stuff going on, but it was all under one roof. I learned that Abiyah's gonna take care of you no matter what. There were times where they didn't know where certain things would come from, or certain things, how certain things work out. But I learned that if they stayed the course of doing their part,
Right.
which is following his laws, statutes, and commandments, and being a light to the world, that he'll take care of everything else.
He does.
And when I tell you it worked out real good for them, I'm like, let me do good. Let me do good, not real quick, but let me just do good so I can be taken care of. Because can't nobody take care of you like Abiyah can take care of you.
That's right.
So I did learn that because I saw firsthand, like I was in the trenches, like, I mean, kind of, with them, seeing like how they went through stuff with his back and his old job and how things have worked out. And it just worked out, and it worked out way better than you ever, it's like mind blowing, honestly. So I learned that. I also learned that if you could just read your Bible 20 minutes a day, you'll learn so much. And 9 times out of 10, you may, I know, baby, hold on. 9 times out of 10, what you think you're reading is just, you just think you're reading that story. But that story, 9 times out of 10, goes with something that you're going through at that moment. I don't know. Noah, come back. Goes with something that you're going, if something get him, that's on him. Goes with something that you're going with at that moment. So like right now, I'm in Jasher, and so far I've been in Jasher all year. But Jasher's a long book. But I have learned that most of the men you know in the Bible were sent to live under an elder in the same roof to learn the way of Abiyah. And just so happened, we thought we was moving together to help with kids and help split bills, and just because they wanted to be with the children. But honestly, I feel like we were put under their roof to see what they were going through firsthand, so that when we were put back out into the world,
Right.
we can go back on those experiences. So
Right.
for me, it was really spiritual. They did help with the kids. Cooking is a bomb. We're struggling right now on what to eat, because I'm like, I don't know what to cook, but she does bring food up, 4 RVs up. But for me, I totally enjoyed it. But let's get down to the nitty gritty on question 3. How about this? What are some things I wrote? What are some things you're excited about now that we're separated? But that's the same. That's a good question still.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we're split up, what are you enjoying, Dad?
Well, to be honest, I miss my grandbabies.
That didn't go with the
That's
question.
the question was, what are you excited about?
But
Okay.
so not what you're not excited about now that we're separated.
I'm
What do you enjoy now that we're out of the house?
sleeping late.
All right,
I
but
mean,
you slept late anyway,
Well,
didn't you?
if my daughter, I think I used to irritate everybody because I would get up at crazy hours at night to read my Bible. And I mean, I would get up, it could be from hours of 2 to 3 in the morning. That's when I get my best reading in and best understanding. And I didn't want to wake nobody up. And I remember every time I get up and walk past my daughter's bedroom, she would ask me, "Where you going, Dad?" You know, as if I was going to sneak down and eat snacks all morning.
No, normally when he get up at 2 or 3, I'm like, who hurt themselves? Who didn't call? Who didn't die? What's wrong? Because
Yep.
like, why are you up right
But-
now?
I'm excited
Stop,
because
Jay.
this is a new journey. It was up to me, and I'm glad I didn't do this. I was just gonna settle down, buy a crib, and grow old gracefully. But no, that's not me. I want to see my other grandchildren, my other children, and on this adventure, we're going to do that, and hopefully we can go over the things that we once did when I used to have this thing called
You're the son, ain't you?
talk time.
Okay.
Talk time was nothing more than just Bible study time with my family. Where we would learn our laws, commandments, and statutes. We would learn Torah. Now,
I never forget it.
I did not understand Torah. I was learning, but I didn't understand it until just a few years ago when I started living it. There's a difference between learning it and living it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, and it's it also taught me culture and heritage, and,
Which is pretty awesome. We had a really good culture.
and
You learn
land.
that.
For those out there who don't read regularly, when you read the Bible, you will find out where our people actually really came from and where things happened at that has been hidden from us. So if you don't take time to find that out on your own, then you won't understand. And you have to read every day because anybody can tell you anything according to that Bible. But the Most High, like the Bible said, the Most High gives the increase. You have to pray and ask for understanding to go along
Right,
with
right.
the studying that you do.
Right. So, but what was his point? What did he say he was excited about? Sleeping in late?
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, he did that anyway. He slept late anyway. We just closed his door. But okay, Mama, what are you excited about now that we're separated? Probably the same thing.
Right. I am excited about I can get up. I can sing, pray, worship, praise as loud as I want, and I'm not disturbing the kids or the grandkids. I like the quietness. It's quiet.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Oh yeah, you don't have the kids with you. I'm about to say, okay, I forgot.
And I enjoy just being us two now. I have the best of both worlds right now. If I just want it to be Johnny and I, that's great. And if not, I can walk up the hill and see the kids and the grandkids.
And run
I
back down,
enjoy
huh?
that. Yeah. And I can run back down. I'm excited about this new journey
Try it
of
again.
just Johnny
Try it
and
again.
I being separate, yet we're still together. I love it.
Go sit. Since you want to be here, say hello. Look, say hi. No, focus. Go sit in your seat. Go tell Jay to fix your tablet. Go tell Jay. All right, Zay.
Jamar, turn yours down, please.
Jay, turn your tablet down. All right, babe.
What I'm excited about.
That we're separated. Is that what? That was the question. Yeah.
Fixing it.
I don't know. It's like it's kind of like how Mama Alka said. We are separated,
But we
but
share
at the
together.
same time, we have access to each other. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you still get the perks of being together without actually having the restraints of like how Mama Alka was saying. I don't have to do this now. In the morning, I can wear what I want and sing what I want and read what I want and yell what I want and not have to worry about disturbing other adults in their comfort zone.
Right.
So I guess the thing that I'm excited about now is just having that little line of having a household comfort level of how we like to do things.
Yeah,
you
because
know,
we're still
on a
two
daily
different.
basis.
We're
Yeah.
still two different sets.
Yeah.
You know.
But that and I don't know, moving forward from now,
It's
I'm
exciting.
excited about having the adventures with the kids and Amber and going hiking and going and doing things that Father John can't do no more.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not right now.
When he get his back
right
fixed.
now. Yeah, I'm
Hopefully
the strenuous activities and just being on a high energy level and being able to go all out.
Oh yeah, well, but we got 4 children.
Right
How
after
can
you
you-
get recuperated.
I guess I'll strap on one, you strap on him, and the rest of them can run, right?
No, I'm gonna run too. We're gonna have to go slow.
Dang.
What are you excited about now that we're
Okay, so from jump, I was super excited about letting them live their 3 a.m. life. And because I'm really trying to get my sleep on before this new one comes, because I know when new babies come, that's just, you might as well just stop. There's no sleep. And it's really not a lot of sleep with them, because she always want to pee and he always just want to get in your bed. But honestly, that's gonna come to a halt in about 6 weeks anyway. But I was really excited for that. But I know I'm being real spiritual on all my questions, but I guess it's just how I feel. Another thing I'm excited about is that now that, to me, it felt like spiritually they carried the household, but now it's time for me to pass my own test.
That's right.
And see how I can do being more consistent on my own reading, my own Hebrew learning, my own setting my household up with our culture. Zay is outside of the house more than I am, and he's working, and that's his job. But I want to make sure that when he comes home, he feel himself from the world that is so hard on not black people, brown people, because that's the color, but on our nationality, which is Hebrew. So I want to make sure that I am working on, and that's nothing. That's what my decorating come from. Because when you come in the house, I want you to see your language, your Hebrew letters. I want you to see your fringes. I want you to see the calm colors of nature, the greens, the browns, the tans, and so decorating for me is a sense of what I feel like on the inside. So I'm excited about being able to spiritually make my world what makes me continue to be a light. So that's what I'm excited about. And she can yell as long as she wants, and I can listen to loud meditation music as long as I want. It all works out.
It works.
Noah's gonna get it. So last but not least, the question is, last question. No, that's not me. Who's that? Who was yawning like that? Is that you?
Yeah.
That's another blooper. You want to see with me? Where am I? Where the question?
4.
Why am I Tuesday?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna add 2 questions. The next question is, would you do it again? Like, if we decided we did this, we wanted everybody ready to move back in the brick and mortar, would you live on the same roof again, Daddy?
Yes, I would in a hot minute.
Turn that off. Turn it down.
And like I said, if I had it my way, I would have a real big park put in my backyard. I would get a really big house, and I would move my family in. I would watch my grandbabies grow. Oh, and one thing that before my injury, my children knew I used to run with my grandbabies, and we used to have such a good time.
Yeah.
I miss running and swimming and jogging and all that stuff. But I can watch my grandbabies do all that stuff, and that gives me happiness. It's one thing that our people have been, how can I put this? We have been duped into thinking that your children had to get up a certain age and get up out the house. They separate the family culture, family structure.
But you know what? In the Bible, they didn't move out that fast.
No.
They were like 40 and 50, if not
Yeah.
older, before they ever went out on their own.
That was our culture, and we were taught as a behavior. We were taught another culture, and it destroyed the family structure. And it's one thing that I work very hard in is to build up a strong family structure. I would tell anybody that now. And last but not least, with Torah, don't mean you're not gonna have problems, but one thing you will have is peace, shalom.
Right.
You're gonna have shalom, regardless.
Yeah.
Get away from me. And
No hitchhikers. Talk to the bugs. Y'all will learn. He a low-key comedian. But don't nobody laugh, but
me. That's the joke.
Zaya laugh because it's a God thing. I'm gonna laugh at your joke, Mr. Johnny.
But you know it's not funny.
Right.
That's why I love him so much. See?
I laugh at it, Mr. Johnny. Mama, what would you do it again?
You know what? In this journey, I have learned never to say never.
Oh yeah, it's the main thing you gonna do, ain't it?
Right. Never say never, because that very thing that you say never about, you will be tested with it. So would I do it again if the Most High lead me to do it again? because I don't want to go on my own desires and my own wishes. I want to go on what thus says the Most High and where He is leading me and what He wants me to do. So, if it's in His plan, if it's His will, then yes. Yes.
Zay, would you?
I have the exact same response as Mona.
Right. Look, me too. I'm with what she
She
said.
put that perfectly.
I'm with what she
I
said.
can't change that enough to make
Yes.
it sound like it was my idea. That's exactly what I would say.
Yes, I'm with them. And honestly, I would do it again. I would do it again. I probably would do it with a bigger house. So if they did want to go and praise and worship, I wouldn't mind doing it because it just works better. It just works better. Everybody got something that they're good at and they're passionate about, and then collectively, no one is stressed out. And we don't live forever, so why not enjoy the people you're with while they're alive,
Right.
That's right.
and not just say, "Oh, I miss." I feel like if they were, whenever they get and they were to pass away, I would miss them, but I would have so many memories.
Right.
And I was so close to them the whole time, to the point where I'm like, all praises, job well done, they did good, I enjoyed them, and the kids were with them from birth, so
Right.
I would do it again. But I am excited about this new journey. So far, we've been RVing full time. You're gonna have to turn that down. No, sir. So far, we have been full time RVing for what, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks? It ain't been a month.
No, it hasn't been a month.
So 3 weeks. How? And we're just gonna chat about it. So far, we've had already stuff. From, but it's like, it's kind of like, ooh, how we gonna handle this? Because we've been gearing up. We've been like, okay, like jump rope, like when you gonna get in,
Like that
right?
was-
So it's like, I had moments where I done cried. She done freaked out. He freak out. They'd freak out anyway. And Zay just go with the flow.
Right.
Yeah, he
They-
is very, very laid back.
Oh,
very
we
laid
got
back.
this.
Yeah. So that's his type. But let's go over things that has happened so far. So far, y'all water, what was it?
Water pump.
Water pump went out, which means they can't get the water out of their freshwater tank. Before then, the first week we got here, maybe the day or two, the water starts spilling out the back of the RV. Okay, you playing with me? Go sit in your seat. Go sit in your chair. Go.
Tell them bye.
What?
Tell them
Say
bye.
bye. Say, because I keep turning my tablet
Tell them
up.
bye.
Okay, well, keep that tablet down. So the first day or two, their water went spilling out. When we first got here, our toilet backed up. Was that it, Zay?
No,
The toilet backed up once, but there was a leak under the septic tube, something like that.
they had to change the toilet.
We both locked ourselves out
Yeah.
already. I locked myself out first. She just closed the door, and I forgot. But we've all locked ourselves out, but we've all been patient and got back in. We have not had to call locksmiths, which we tried, but this is 4th of July weekend and they were closed.
Right. That makes sense.
Right. As much as y'all pay for that, that's not the point.
Another video.
Whole nother video.
A whole nother video.
I would say living in the RV right now is a lot of adjusting.
Yes.
And it's small adjustments that make a big difference. Something as simple as where you put your clothes baskets, or where you're gonna hang your wet towels, or how many towels to have, to where it's the difference between having enough and not being cluttered. Or how to cook in the kitchen so little. I just don't even do it. I just wait for her to cook because I just can't figure it out. I'm just trying to get him out so that I can get my life together. But like either she'll cook or she'll come up and bring food, or we just go out. We just budget eating out. But I want to get to a point to where I can sustain myself at home in case the pandemic comes back around. Not saying that it's even over. Anything else about the first 3 weeks? Anybody got to say?
Yeah.
How you feel?
Well, like I said, it's been such a big extreme change for me. Never lived in an RV before, and it's a challenge. It's one thing I have learned that the Most High wants us to do is to accept our challenges and accept change.
Yeah.
Right.
Because He is preparing you for something much, much better later on down the road. So you have to gain that strength, and you have to gain that
Their faith, their level of.
Yeah, it builds up your faith in Him. Everything that you go through, cause I used to look at bad things as a curse or omen. Sometimes it's bad, but like I said before, you have to recognize these things so you can learn to do better and make the proper changes in order to do better.
Yes, and as Mama, we've learned through reading is when you're following Tori and you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you know Abiyah gonna take care of you. That's just how it is, and He can't lie, and it's in the Bible. I have to find a script because I don't want you to go on what I said.
Right.
But if you do what He said, He will take care of you. Now, that doesn't mean nothing's gonna happen to you, but like Mom said before, it's not that, oh, something bad happened to me. This is a lesson. This is something that just has to happen for me to grow.
Right.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, you can't grow if you don't go through something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. you
Or if
can't-
change don't happen.
Right. You can't be stagnant and expect growth,
Right.
because growth is painful. Anything that you
Them lightning
growth
bugs out.
is painful.
It's
That's just the
painful,
way
yeah.
it is. But on the other side,
Of affliction.
you'll see how you have changed, how you
Yeah.
have grown. So
Yeah.
we have to go through it.
Zay, anything about the first 3 weeks of living in an RV? Other than we're only 7 minutes from your job.
It's great. I take change pretty easy. I mean, I can adjust on the fly and
Don't hit
just
that
keep
table.
it pushing. But that's just because of of who I am and how I came up. But to see other people who have never done something like that and watch them figure it out and take a hit to the pride here, or
Right.
or have to make a choice to get rid of something that they don't want to get rid of.
That's your hardest part.
Right.
That was hard for us all.
That's difficult for me, myself, and then just being a part of it is just I enjoy the ride. I mean, it's a learning experience all the way around.
Not right now.
And sometimes smaller is better, and less is better.
Yes.
It's
yes.
So I don't know.
I think,
I've enjoyed it.
I think already we're a little more calmer with each other.
Yeah, we've
Zay?
grown since we've been here.
We've grown in 3 weeks. Our marriage has, of just being, just me and you knowing that we are responsible. I mean, we were responsible for the kids anyway, but we did have backup. But it's like there's no brick and mortar to run to.
Right.
You have to take care of what you have, and you have to be kind to each other because
Yes.
He has blessed. We've wanted this life of travel. Right now we're stationed until I have the baby, so we're right down the street from where I'm supposed to have the baby. But once the baby comes out and we heal, we do Sukkot, it's on and popping. So we're coming to kitty cat. We're coming to a city near you. So brother or sister, if you have some land that we can hook up on,
Let us know.
comment below.
Comment below. Right.
But other than that, kids, my little baby goats here, do y'all have anything to say about RV living?
Do
Y'all
you
like
like RV living?
So we have added the children to this. Stop. He's trying to record you guys while we're recording this video. So Jeremiah, how do you like RV living?
It's awesome. I love having the bunk bed and the TV around.
What about? Are you excited about traveling soon?
Yeah.
What's one place you really want to go?
No,
Visit my cousin.
don't answer.
And
for me.
where is that located? There in what state? Florida.
Florida.
Woohoo! Peyton, do you like RV living? What do you like about it? She has attitude, but that's a girl. Next, Noah. Noah, do you like living in an RV? He's just like, yeah. What do you like about living in an RV? Okay, great. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you have any questions for us about full-time RV living, or any type of segment you might want us to do, or anything you might want to see, leave that below. Mom's gonna close us out with a scripture, and don't forget, it's time to unbox yourself so that you can finally live a life that you've always wanted.
Okay, one of my favorite scriptures in this journey it comes from the book of Matthew, chapter 19. Yeshua was a young man asked him, "What can I do to enter into the kingdom?" And he said, "I've been keeping the law, statutes, commandments since my youth. What can I do?" And Yeshua said unto him, "If thou wilt be perfect," this is Matthew 19, starting with verse 21.
And I'll leave it below.
Yeshua said unto him, "If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come follow me." But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Then said Yeshua unto his disciples, "Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yah." The reason I like that is because when we were getting ready to do this journey, we had to get rid of a lot of things.
A whole lot.
And the people who know me know that I had a lot of shoes.
Come back.
And now I only have 8 pair of shoes.
You can count your shoes.
And that even includes my house shoes,
Winter boots.
my winter boot, and the rest of my shoes. I only have 8 pair. But what kept playing in my mind, because that was a struggle for me, was release. And Yah will provide. It's not that I'm gonna only have 8 pair of shoes for the rest of my life, but at this moment, so that I can know his power and his strength and his will, get down to 8 pair, and he will provide. And living in an RV, you have to keep everything to a minimum, because if you get too much, you can't turn around in there.
Mm-mm.
You can't maneuver. You can't move it.
Your mind space won't be free to continue to do your journey, you know.
So never be afraid
Let it go.
to let go and follow Yeshua.
And thank you again, guys, for watching. Don't forget again to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification button so you won't miss another video. Shalom.
Shalom.